Well, hello there, and welcome to some more War Thunder. I'm Corny Swiss, and yeah, I'm back playing games again. And so you are watching a 1.43 replay, and we are on Poland. Woohoo! I've only been able to play Mozdok once so far, and it's an interesting map, that's for sure. I think I mean, I've only played it once, but I noticed that what I was seeing was people generally grouping together and bum rushing certain points of the map, and it was basically whichever charge didn't get stalled out was the charge that would win. Because like people were saying in the comments, it is a lot of open ground, but I don't know, I kind of like it. It's kind of good. But either way, I've only played it once, so hopefully I'll get to play it again soon. But here we are on Poland, and Poland is a map I actually like a lot. It's a pseudo city map. Most of the fighting happens in the city, which is good. I generally like maps that kind of push everyone towards a central location or an incredibly important location, but at the same time that location can't be, I guess, impregnable to being flanked or things like that. So having a city in the wide open middle of a map, I think is not a bad idea. A little town, I guess this is more of. Like, I don't like choke points where you can't support your teammates in there, but in the city you can have, as you can see in this replay, we have a tiger actually way down to the south, and he's basically going to try and hold that whole southern portion of the map so we don't get flanked over here, which can actually be a very critical job for someone. But kind of where we are in this replay, I'm calling in a shit ton of artillery on the corner there. I want to try and get them out of there. We're trying to push in and take C, but obviously the enemy are being quite resistant to our attempts. Fire a little on the move right there, barely, but I kind of like what they did to the artillery. I like how you have to you like get rewarded, like if you get kills or whatever it is, and you get rewarded artillery strikes and you can call them in. I think that's really good. Go for the SU-152 because he's quite frankly more dangerous than the flak machine. Even though the flak machine is, I've noticed. Okay, so the rank 5 Soviet flak gun, I think that'll be actually a very effective anti-tank weapon. I was pulling it out in test drive, and it can crush things. It has the guns are very good. But yeah, I mean, but sometimes you do have to fear these flak guns because a lot of them can actually hurt tanks. But we're gonna knock him out, no problem. This is when the fight really gets chaotic. Now I like the fact that I have the T-34-57 here. This is the premium one, but because the rate of fire really helps in these situations where you aren't quite sure what you're going to come around the corner to, and the rate of fire is what allows me to flank this KV-1 and basically have for sure the next shot, even though I didn't need it. And I'm taking hits, so I'm trying to pull like bold maneuvers here to get into cover. I saw some over here. It's actually a martyr. You know, first shot does a little damage, but we're going to go ahead and knock him out on the second shot. But we're in all kinds of trouble here. There goes a panther and a tiger. I get a hit on the panther. I honestly expected the tiger just to knock me out there, but for some reason he didn't. And I have to figure out where the tiger's ammo rack is exactly because these APCR shells don't. It's like, you know, you have to basically hit it dead on, or else it's not going to actually hit it. And I'm trying to scooch around this corner. Scooch, scooch. Actually made it. Holy cow. But basically, I mean, I'm trying to get rid of this panther, but I accidentally blow out my gun because I wasn't paying attention. I think about repairing, but then I'm like, wait, nope, can't repair here. There are too many enemy tanks here, and the tiger hits me in the engine and lights me on fire. But I'm able to put it out which is nice. And now I'm slowly going to scooch my way and look for somewhere to repair. I noticed that we own all 3 zones, so coming back a little bit should be fairly safe. Don't worry, it's not going to be, because that'd be boring. But I'm basically not totally effective right now because my gun is out. There's actually going to be a tiger down there that's going to punch my ticket. I don't know where he shot me from, but either way, I got messed up. So that was bad. But that was an effective little go, you know. I've only played Poland a couple times, and I don't know. I kind of like how chaotic the map becomes. I think it favors tanks with good rate of fire. The really heavy-hitting guns are good, but they need support because everything is such close quarters. For example, an SU-152 would actually be very effective on those streets, but the issue it's going to run into, as it always does, is if you get mugged down an alley or something like that. And considering how small this city is, it's entirely possible that the enemy could just flank around you really fast. So you need tanks with decent rate of fire who can keep everyone back, you know, clear the streets, you know, and use the SU-152 as like the big bunker busters just to blast an enemy heavy tank out. But, you know, I guess the city fighting, I guess it definitely favors tanks with armor. So the KV-1s, Tiger I think has a good day on here. Panther does too. Yeah, it's definitely armor. However, the thing the Russians have though is they can get in here so fast. You know, just the speed of their tanks. You can get to the first zone, cap it, and be flanking towards C, and get there about the same time as an enemy who was going straight from, well, I don't know if it's true, but straight from their spawn to C, if there's enough of you. I mean, the key is I think the Russian tanks will have an advantage of being able to get places quick and pull flanking maneuvers and things like that. But, you know, back on board here, I'm taking out the T-3045. This lineup I was using was a 5-0 lineup, I think. The main goal was I wanted to use my 3457 model 1943. So the T-3045 was just sort of the next man up. And that guy got knocked out. Oh, wow, that Tiger got a hell of a bunch of things. That looks like he got 2 of everything. But I don't know which side this map favors. I think in upper tiers it'll definitely be I would probably say I have no idea. I'm not going to say probably. Now I thought I would be able to beat his rate of fire and I didn't. But just fire anyway. I'm going to be able to duck into cover before he can shoot me. But the I don't know, like at rank 5, I don't know who will dominate. Or if anyone will. Because, you know, the German tanks would be great if they can find, like, you know, like a bit of rubble to hide behind, go hold down and just shoot at everybody. But there are big open fields on either side, so the Russian teams could just flank around and shoot them from the side out in the big fields. So, I don't know. Be interesting. I haven't really tried upper rank games yet, so I'll be sure to give that a go in the near future. I've been mainly trying out new tanks and generally playing at the ranks where everyone is, where the most people are queued, so I can get games quick and, you know, play the new maps and things like that. Just when the Tiger just fired, you got to make sure your first shot does a bunch of damage. So my first shot there got his driver, gunner, and loader. So I'm just going to pop out around over here, put the next shot in, finish him off right before the game ends. So it was a quick, fun, action-packed game when I was playing it. I hope you thought that too. Just the way I had to maneuver and all kinds of stuff. Lots of kills, all types of stuff. But, so yeah, thanks for watching. I've been Corny Swiss, and I will see you next time.